So maybe this medley will prove it. Lazy bone, sitting in the sun. How you expect to get your day's work done? Never get your day's work done. Sitting in the noonday sun. So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody, so you met someone and now you know how it feels. Hooray and hallelujah, you had it coming to you. Goody, goody for him, goody, goody for me. And I hope you're satisfied, you baddie, you. You're just too marvelous for words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, they just aren't swell enough. Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Oh, those weepers, how they hypnotize. Where'd you get those eyes? Cigarette holder, which wigs me over her shoulder. She digs me out catting that sad dog. You must have been a beautiful baby, must have been a wonderful child. I can see the judge's eyes as they handed you the prize. I bet you made the cutest bow. Oh, you must have been a beautiful baby, 'cause baby, look at you now. That old black magic has me in its spell. That old black magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers up and down my spine. The same old witchcraft when your eyes meet mine. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In-Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In-Between. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread, and so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head. I remember you. You're the one who said I love you too. I do, didn't you know? Day in, day out, the same old hoodoo follows me about. The same old pounding in my heart whenever I think of you. And darling, I think of you day in and day out. Dearly beloved, how clearly I see. Somewhere in heaven you were fashioned for me. I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or come shine. High as a mountain and deep as a river, come rain or come shine. Tangerine, she is all they claim, with her eyes of night and lips as bright as flame. Yes, she has them all on the run, but her heart belongs to just one. Her heart belongs to Tangerine. Hooray for Hollywood, that screwy ballyhooey Hollywood, where any office boy or young mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking pen. And any barmaid can be a star maid if she dances with or without a fan. Hooray for Hollywood, where you're terrific if you're even good, where anyone at all from Shirley Temple to Amy Semple is equally understood. Go out and try your luck, you may be Donald Duck. Hooray for Hollywood. Then you see Laura on a train that is passing. Those eyes, how familiar they seem. She gave your very first kiss to you. That was long, but she's only a dream when you're feeling blue. Dream, that's the thing to do. Do you hear that whistle down the line? Figure that it's engine number 49. She's the only one sound that way on the Atchison, the Pica, and the Santa Fe. When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet as sure as you live, some's gotta give, some's gotta give, some's gotta give. It's 2:45. There's no one in a place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I've got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. Make it one for my baby and one more, and no more for the road. In the cool, cool, cool of the evening, tell 'em I'll be there. In the cool, cool, cool of the evening, better save a chair when the party's getting a glow on. Singing fills the air. If I ain't in the clink and there's something to drink, you can tell 'em I'll be there. Skylark, have you anything to say to me? Won't you tell me where my love can be? And if you see her anywhere, won't you lead me there? The autumn leaves drift by my window, the falling leaves of red and gold. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. I want to be around to pick up the pieces when somebody breaks your heart. I got to tell you about this. A lady sent me this title. She worked in a cosmetic counter in Youngstown, Ohio. And I finally wrote the song, and I told her we had a record by Tony Bennett. Well, she was thrilled. Well, she's the cutest thing. She writes me letters all the time. But she says, "You've changed my life, Mr. Mercer. You just don't know." I said, she began with saying, "People are coming into the store asking for my autograph." And she says, "Next week I have to go on the radio in Cleveland." And 2 weeks later, she says, "I'm going to Cincinnati. I'm going to be on I'm getting to be so famous." Finally, she came to New York, and she was on To Tell the Truth or something. Now she goes to Europe, and she said, "Mr. Mercer, I got to work every day next week getting in." She said, "I'm tired. I'm going to get out of show business." And that's when you'll discover that revenge is sweet, as you sit there applauding from a front row seat, when somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine. My mama done told me when I was in knee pants, my mama done told me, Mercer. A woman will sweet talk, give you the big eye. You know, when I wrote this lyric, that was way down at the end, and Harold said, why don't you take that and put it up in the front? A clickety-clack is echoing back the blues in the night. Sad little serenade, song of my heart's composing. I hear it still, I always will. Best on the bill, charade. The summer wind came blowing in across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. Then softer than a piper man, one day it called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. Moon river, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style. They had a preview of this picture, Breakfast at Tiffany's in San Francisco, and they had one of those conferences afterwards. Didn't go too well because it was a big hit, but it didn't go too well at this preview. So the producer, Marty Rackin, said, well, I don't know what you guys are going to do, but I'll tell you one thing, that damn song can go. Tee-da-da-dee-da-da-da. We're after the same rainbows and waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. The days of wine and roses smile and run away like a child at play through the meadowland towards a closing door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of the golden laugh that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and